Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. And what shall we talk about? Well, let's talk about The Flash. Yes, The Flash has just been released and it looks like it's going to be a flop. Nobody wants to pay to go and see this nonsense, this woke nonsense that Hollywood keeps turning out. Doesn't it do your art good to see a film like this lose body? Ezra Miller is in the film and he is a complete lunatic. I mean, like I said, no wonder it's flopped. People don't want to go and pay their unearned money to go and sit through this rubbish. It's not a movie that I want to go and see. I haven't seen it yet, but I have no intention of seeing it, and I don't have an intention to see it when it comes out on Blu-ray. That's one film I'm going to avoid. It can stay on the shelves and rot and gather dust. As far as I'm concerned, I just yeah. I don't know what woke Hollywood is playing at the moment. These films they keep turning out. I mean, we've got another movie coming out next week. Yes, the new Indiana Jones film, The Dial of Destiny, that's been released next week. And that's, by all accounts, going to be a flop as well. Why? I mean, woke Hollywood just doesn't get the message, do they? They just don't get it that people don't want to watch these kind of films. Especially The Flash. I mean, so far this year there's been flop after flop. The Ant-Man movie, that flopped at the early time in February when it was released. That's another film I don't want to go and see on video. That's another one I don't want to. I've no intention of. I got the first two on Blu-ray. That was all right, I suppose, but nothing to get excited about. But this one, the movie Flash, it's had no end of problems. It's had different directors. I don't know who they are. I mean, in the Flash, Batman shows up, Michael Keaton. And you've got Supergirl showing up instead of Superman. I mean, the way things are going, I don't think there's going to be a film industry much longer. If they keep turning rubbish out like this, like I said, it's a movie I don't want to go and see. I wouldn't pay to see that rubbish. I can't remember the last time I went to see a really good film. It must have been a long while ago. The way things have, of course, the way things have at the moment, people haven't got the money to go and see a movie, have they? Especially if there's a family of them. They got to take the kids as well. But like I said, Hollywood, they just keep turning out rubbish after rubbish. And it's no wonder people are not going to the cinemas anymore. I don't know what the cinemas are like in where I live in the West Midlands. I used to go to one up, my local cinema was one in Quinton. That used to be a really good cinema at one time. It's had different names over the years. When it first opened, it was called the Danilo, then it was the Asodo, and then it was the Classic, and of course they changed it into a multi-screen. But we used to be a nice cinema, but I don't know what it's like now. I haven't been for a long while. But like I said, The Flash, everybody said it would be a flop, and it has. I mean, it looks like this year is going to be movies they're going to flop all year. I mean, like I said, we've got the new Indiana Jones film being released next week. Should I go and see that one? I don't know. I don't, but I probably will. I might make an effort to see it. Then again, I might not. Depends on how I feel. But like I said, I haven't been to the cinema for a long time. And of course, the way the prices are at the moment, people are not going. If I want to watch a film, I'll wait for it to be released on Blu-ray. Then I'll watch it. But like I said, The Flash, they said it would flop, and it did. It's had so many reshoots and directors. No wonder it's in a mess. I think people are getting a bit fed up with these superhero films. I think enough's enough now. We seem to get one every year. It's the same as the Fast and Furious films. They ought to stop making those as well. I think they are coming to an end. But these superhero films, they've had their day. It's time Hollywood concentrated on making some different films. Because some of the directors and writers, they are lazy. And to come to think of it, the actors are. All they do is, these actors, is shove this woke nonsense down our throats. Well, that's the end of this video of my thoughts on The Flash. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all again in another one.